Okay, seeing as it was San Diego Comic-Con last week and there's a lot of Marvel news that came out and broke the internet, we thought it would be a nice time to just look over what we think about Phase 4 and where everything's going.
And after our Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Okay, so let's just go through your overall thoughts. Just quickly, what are your initial thoughts going forward? Do you think, okay, are you hyped? Are you like,
Not really. I don't have time to watch all of these TV shows. That's my worry.
And that's one of my doubts going forward is everyone gonna, I mean,
and they're all
it's a
on
big
Disney
risk.
Plus,
it's a big risk, yeah. I mean, before you had to watch a lot of films, but everyone could watch them.
Yeah, and it like watching a film is such a social thing you can do as well. It's like you meet up, you have something to eat, you go watch a movie.
Yeah, film every 3-4 months is fine. I mean, yeah, but I think.
But now I have to buy another subscription to a streaming package. But I don't want Disney Plus.
I think that's my main concern going forward is the Disney Plus will probably make or break this phase.
Yeah.
The films, I think, you just need a bit. There's no. This seems like a transition phase.
Yeah.
Rather than because they're not announcing any big guns in a sense like Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, like the guys like who have a central theme to it.
Yeah.
And then there's no Avengers to end it, which is a bit odd. Because obviously that's the first time they're ending a phase with no climax to it. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I mean, we'll run through the Disney Plus because obviously that's probably the biggest discussion points we got. So Hawkeye, I think, okay, well, the way they're going with that one is Kate Bishop, who's his daughter, is like a hero or the next.
Is the next one, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
I like that, and I like the fact that they are going more into the female superhero characters, not to sound preachy, but I like the fact that, they already exist, therefore there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. So I got a message the other day about, actually we'll talk about that later, but people, I'm good with that. And you already saw her with a bow and arrow and him sort of
I mean, then it makes sense, yeah.
So they've sort of planted the seed for that already.
And
so
Hawkeye, he knows, he's had a good run. So I wasn't expecting it to be based all on him. So it looks like
he's had his dark time as well.
It's gonna be like a pass on the torch, which is fair enough. Loki, I don't know. I think they should skip him dead. I think they kind of bottled it by resurrecting him for a TV show.
Is it a resurrection though?
It's not resurrected, but they bottled it by saying, oh, this is a guy from another timeline. He came back.
This is what annoys me. When they kill people, it's a cop out because you know that at some point they're going to be back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really that bothered with the Loki one. I'm not a Loki fan myself. I love Tom
Hiddleston. I really, really do. But I think come on, just move on and do something.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where any show series would really take his character, to be honest.
Yeah, because you've seen most of what he's done, and realistically, if you go back, he's just going to be doing stuff under Thor anyway. Yeah,
I think Loki needs that forward. I think on his own, I'm not sure. But you know what? Marvel always shock us, so we'll wait to see what happens. One that I'm interested about shocking is Winter Soldier and the Falcon. At first I was like, do I really care? But then I was like, oh, the Zemo is apparently going to be the theme of this film. So he's the one that literally broke up the Avengers.
Yeah, exactly. I think he is one of the most underrated.
And they never really closed that arc off. You see him at the end of Civil War and it kind of disappeared. So if this is the case and Zemo is the villain here, and I'll be interested definitely to see. Yeah, he was an interesting villain, and I think.
Yeah. And I think they had a good hint of a relationship by the end of
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, I mean, even in Civil War, they're always bantering with each other. They kind of seem like they've got the whole military side to them, which they kind of bond over.
And again, it's one of those things where people are like, oh, why are they making Captain America black? It's like, no, they did that in the comics. It's a legit storyline. Don't argue.
But I think that's a small percentage of the internet. I don't think many people are really that bothered. But obviously, there are going to be some who are going to be.
There are people who are doing that.
So I do hope Winter Soldier reverts back to his badass type. He just eventually became a generic guy with a gun. Just a dude with a gun. I'm like, there's nothing scary about him.
Yeah.
He lost that mystique and aura. In the first Winter Soldier film, he was such a badass.
Yeah, no, but he was bad.
I know, but still at the same time,
he has to be a good guy.
At the same time though, he can be a good guy and still be a badass. But it's they feel like they really nerfed him. So hopefully now that he's a more.
They'll give him more substance.
Exactly. I mean, obviously I understand when you got a billion heroes, it's hard for them to stand out. I think hopefully here. Even if
because they have the focus on the two.
Of course, yeah. So I'm hoping he kind of returns back to just, I'll do the shit out with my hands left.
Yeah,
rather
exactly.
than,
Because now, I mean, it's not just a metal arm.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully they just, you know, recover his. I think Bucky did kind of drop off, but you know, I have good faith.
Yeah.
So resolve him. And the last of the characters is Wonder Vision. So I'm not really too sure where this is going. But I do think Scarlet Witch officially is now Scarlet Witch. Depending on her kind of acknowledge she is Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I think the
rather
copyright.
Than Wonder.
Yeah. So her character. I mean, she showed a lot. I mean, she was pretty much had Thanos on his knees, like begging for his life. So
yeah, I mean, she is very, very powerful. So it's not surprising that they've brought her for something, but a TV show. I don't know.
I think people are not really. Until word comes out what it's about, I think it's a bit too early to judge. But I think putting one.
But how are they bringing Vision back?
It's not confirmed that it's gonna be Vision though. It's just just something to misdirect people with. It could be. I mean, there are theories that she uses and there's a lot of theories online on why it's called Wonder Vision, but I don't think Vision will come back. Or I don't think he should as well. I think he should be dead. But it's not just Wonder Vision.
Again, it's another cop out, isn't it?
Hopefully they don't. Hopefully it's just a play on words or something. That the Vision is just means something. It just kind of blows up hype as well.
She's going to start making films and she's going to call it Wonder Vision.
Something like that. Yeah, but I like to see. Good to see Scarlet Witch a bit more interest because I think she's an interesting character. I think her powers are very nice. I think.
Yeah, and now actually because she's lost her brother and she's lost Vision, like she's got a bit of like. She's
got a bit of a dark side.
A bit that could turn into.
You don't see her freaking saying, "Oh, paprika, this is nice." What are you doing? Why is she tasting paprika with sweater boyfriend? It's like so.
Like sweater wearing robot boyfriend.
Like I'm saying, a few characters did lose their lust throughout, so hopefully these shows do
bring it back.
Exactly, yeah. So and there's also What If, which is also it's more like a spin-off. But the voice talent on that show is going to be amazing. It's going to have all the big guns in it.
So what's happening in What If?
So Jeffrey Wright, he's going to play like the Watcher. He's a guy who's like the overseer of the Marvel universe.
Right, yeah. And the whole thing about Stan Lee.
Yeah, which I think maybe Stan Lee would have been in this.
Yeah.
I thought it's passing. But so this is more of like a alternate scenario, like what would happen if this happened or whatever. I think it's an animated series as well. So I think there's a lot more freedom creatively to do.
So have they consulted the people at how it should have ended?
It's pretty much like that. So it's animated.
YouTube shout out to the guys at how it should have ended.
And because it's animated, I think they got a lot more freedom to do a lot more stuff, a lot more funky stuff. So that's the Disney Plus stuff aside. So let's go into the big guns.
Yeah,
we'll quickly run through them. Overall, firstly, there isn't any big hitters like you mentioned, so it's interesting to see how they go with all this.
Well, it's introductions, isn't it?
Exactly. Or they can't rely on Spider-Man to come in and save them, or Captain Marvel or Black Panther. So first one I'll run off is Black Widow, which I think is she was due a film.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm hoping that this one actually has something to do with the plot. I still hope it's just not one, just like a testimony. Here you go.
A standalone.
Yeah, I hope there are some revelations in this which will lead to something. Apparently, it might do. Okay. It might set up a few villains, but I'm just hoping it's just not an origin story. I'm hoping it does contribute to the overall cause. Otherwise,
well, it would be good because you need something to set up Phase 4. Because at the moment, you haven't really got much to go on. No. So it would be really good for it to come out and, like you say, introduce a couple of villains or introduce a couple of the other heroes and things like that. So, as part of S.H.I.E.L.D., she's like collecting intel on it.
I think it might be like also the spiritual successor to the Black Widow, like another character will come in to replace her, be like a future leather-clad super agent. But Black Widow, I'm interested. I'm just hoping it does contribute to the grander scheme of things. It's not just a standalone movie just to say thank you.
And I hope it does her justice as well as a character, really.
Yeah, I think she did fade into the background. But like I said, Endgame has so many. It's easy to fade into the background when you got that much talent.
And you have a pistol.
Leading on to another one for Doctor Strange. He is now my favourite. Like he's he's got that Tony Stark swag to him, though, isn't it? Like that smartness.
He does. He's just like, I'm so smart.
Like he reminds me of what Tony was like at the beginning. Like, he was just some arrogant, like, yo, I can see it. I know everything. Like,
I know everything.
Yeah.
I can actually use
I think
an Infinity Stone without dying.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange has really come forward as one of the stronger characters.
I liked the sort of clash between him and Tony Stark.
And also eventually they acknowledge each other.
Oh,
that really developed him as a character as well. So that if Tony respected him, then they're on that kind of... He elevated him, which they need to elevate these characters, because obviously once... Now that the big guns have gone, Tony and Cap, they needed to push someone else to give them that...
They needed a character to fill that space, and he has that personality.
And I think Scarlet Witch will be in this as well, so I think it's going to be a collab with these two. And apparently it's going to be a horror. I'm not sure how much horror it can have, because Cody finally like, no, it can't be.
If it's horror, they can't have the quips.
Nah, I think it might be more like a trippy, kind of multiple universe, kind of dark kind of thing they're going to go down, I'm assuming. But that'll be interesting. They're apparently the first Marvel horror film, whatever that means.
I think they can do like deadpan humor, which I think that Benedict Cumberbatch can do very well from.
And Scarlet Witch, she's an quippy character, so they'll have. They'll have humor. It wouldn't be the obvious like wink wink at the camera. Stuff. Okay. We'll talk about the new ones later on. For Ragnarok, For Thunder and Love.
Thunder and Love. That sounds like a really bad 80s movie.
And I think that's the angle
Taika
was going for. Is
it Taika Waititi again?
Of course, Obviously, he'll be the only one to bring in all this craziness into it.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
So what are we hoping for with the storyline here?
Well, let's go off with the first thing. Jane Foster coming back as Thor. I have no complaints with that. It's just...
Yeah, see, this is what I was going to say before. I had a complaint already.
The only complaint is with Jane Foster herself. I'm not really a fan of her character. No. But apparently the reason why Natalie Portman left was because her character became such a generic cookie cutter crying girlfriend.
Yeah, like damsel in distress.
And I think she was promised like she wouldn't be that. So I think hopefully... I'm not going to blame Jane Foster on the actress, because obviously that's the character she's given.
I love Natalie Portman, she's a really good actress.
So I'm just hoping they save her character, because Jane Foster was
I literally had someone message me with a screenshot of like female Thor, and he was like, "What do you think about this?" And I was like, "I think that it's a legitimate character in the Marvel comic universe, so you can."
It's just not that. It's just the fact I was hoping they saved Jane Foster's character, because she was such a headache in the first two films.
Yeah, I know. She did kind of just grind on you a little bit, just like, oh my
God. You didn't call me, I was out saving the universe. Shut the F up. It's like, you didn't respond.
Overly attached girlfriend.
It really was. Valkyrie's going to take a more bigger role. Yes. She's one of my favourites.
Love Valkyrie. Badass.
I just think riding horse with a spear is just...
Save the day.
Yeah,
save the day.
So she's going to play a bigger role in this film, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure how Hemsworth's going to fit into this, because maybe he's going to be...
As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the film. So I'm not... Because obviously he's not going to play Thor anymore, because that's going to go to Jay. So maybe he'll be... I'm intrigued to see how he'll fit into the whole scheme of things. Because he's got...
He'll be there for a kind of like... sort of...
like a mentor.
Handover. Like, oh, there's going to be a really big...
And can't call it
scene,
Thor and not have it in it.
Or something.
So I have no fear with that. I know Taika's going to do a great job with it. He knows what he's doing.
He's got that good grasp on the comedy.
Okay, so moving on to the new guns. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. Apparently, the thing with this is, to build it up, is like, the Ten Rings, an organization that they've kind of fed in the previous movies. So like the Mandarin from Iron Man 3 is actually a legit villain. So this is what the Mandarin Council is from, this Ten Rings organization.
Okay.
So they've cast someone to play the real Mandarin, not the
fake one.
Not the fake one.
Crappy Iron Man.
Yeah. So that's the lore. It's like, the Ten Rings has been, I think in the Iron Man 1 as well. There's a mention of it as well.
Okay.
So that's the hook to get you in. Like this organization has involved.
And it's like, we've like sort of peppered a couple of the films before with this idea.
So it'd be good to see how it goes. I mean, an Asian superstar finally now. About damn time. So that should be fun. I can't really say much else. I mean, I don't know who the character is much.
Yeah, but
all I know is that he looks like a budget Bruce Lee. That's all I can say from.
I think it sounds mysterious. I think it's like a slightly different direction than they normally get. It sounds a little bit like sort of Ra's al Ghul in the Batman universe.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
There's ninja warriors training in the mountains. So.
And you know what? If it turns into a martial arts movie, I love martial arts movies, so I can go.
It'd be a nice change of scenery from the usual stuff. So
sky beams.
Can't really say much else until we find out more. And finally, the Eternals, which has got a massive cast. It's got Angelina Jolie. It's got Richard Madden. It's got Salma Hayek. It's got Kumail Nanjiani, who's now in the MCU. So you got to buff
He's
up,
gonna
bro.
get hench.
You got to get hench, bro.
Get hench.
You gotta get those traps.
Yeah. So this is basically going to be the new Avengers sort of.
You have any idea what the Eternals is to us? I'm not really.
I don't really know. No.
I find they're a race of like mysterious beings who have been in the world for a long time. That's all I know.
So basically, the Phase 4 is going a little bit more mystical.
Oh yeah, multiverses, Eternals,
powers and magic and secret evil societies.
Oh, before I forget, Blade. You gotta mention Blade quickly.
Blade,
man. Mahershala Ali is a G.
Ali, yes.
When I saw him in Elite, I'm like, this guy can play Blade. He's got the glasses. He's just got that level look. That I'll cut you, bitch.
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
And he's a big dude as well.
Yeah,
like, he could get big.
People are worrying, you know, will he be rated R? I doubt he'll be rated R. It's not going to happen in MCU. You just need to accept that.
Yeah.
But you can still get around it. It's just how the character is.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to show all the arms and blood gushing. That doesn't have to be there. And as long as Blade stays what Blade is, like the character, it's still serious. And you know.
Also, the thing is with Blade, you have that R level Blade.
Yeah, if you want to
already.
see that.
If you want to see it, you go back and watch it. Like, great movie.
And just don't expect limbs cut off and like blood gushing. If that's not going to happen, we just, you know, Feige will not allow
blood
that.
showers in a club. Like, it's not going to be those kind of levels.
If you want that weird shit, it's there, but.
Go back to Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Blade was essentially what sort of saved Marvel. Like, back in the days when this film came out, Marvel were in the dumps. Like, this was like their last shot.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, they were like some independent, like small independent.
Such an underrated.
Yeah,
Marvel
so I mean, this literally wasn't. This saved them, put them back in the black. So it's nice to see them going full circle in this sense and giving the guy.
Giving the guy a chance.
Exactly.
So, I mean, looking past this, where do you think they're going to go from this?
This is what is interesting because I have no idea what they're doing. Phase 4 literally feels like a filler introduction.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like Phase 1.
It's completely come out of left field, isn't it?
It's pretty much like Phase 1. There's no real. You don't know what to expect. I mean, there's no Guardians, or there are, but they're vague. So I'm assuming Guardians, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel too. They said they're all in the Fantastic Four.
Bringing Black Panther.
They said Black Panther too, but I think that's gonna be in Phase 5. I think they're gonna plant the seeds in this.
Wasn't there something about bringing in the X-Men, but not calling them X-Men, just keeping them mutants? Yeah.
I think X-Men needs a bit of time. I think X-Men needs to be Phase 5. I think
X-Men,
people are so.
You need to forget about
I think
what's
people are
been happening.
It's like a poison chalice now. So I think people just need to forget it, like, and let that hype build up again.
Yeah.
Give him a few years and let that. And obviously, Hugh Jackman's still around until he gets off the scene. People are always gonna bitch about it, aren't they? Always gonna be like,
it's no Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Bring back Hugh Jackman.
Exactly.
It's like he's 80 and in a home. Bring back Hugh Jackman.
So people are like, bring back Wesley Snipes. I'm like, he's like in his 50s.
He's not okay.
he's got a criminal record, which I don't think Marvel want to be associated with. I think.
Well, yeah, exactly. They can't even associate themselves with people who say shit on Twitter. So
I think they might give him a cameo, but people are angry. I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sure Wesley Snipes gave the approval to say, yeah, he can play Blade. You know, I don't
think he's allowed to give approval.
But I think, like, you know what I mean? They're probably running by it, saying, you know,
like a kind of we acknowledge that
exactly,
you were the original.
I'm pretty sure they probably have a cameo, but people are legit angry. I want Wesley Snipes. He's in his 50s now. Yeah, he's done his time. You've seen the Expendables.
He did his time.
I mean, you've seen the Expendables. He's limited now. I mean, he's great. He was great. I'm not gonna lie, but you can't keep expecting a guy, you know, who's starring in the mid-90s or something.
Yeah,
to come back in the 20s.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, like you say, him in Expendables. That's like the aging action hero.
Yeah, I mean,
epitome.
And you don't want to drag him back in. You know,
let him rest.
Let him rest. He can rest now.
Exactly. It's just calm down.
Speaking of letting rest, quick mention that deleted scene from Avengers it released yesterday. Jeez, I'm like, man, why you did that to me for? I just got over it.
I haven't seen this yet, so I'll have to.
It's a nice little scene, and obviously they bottled Gamora. Like they showed she's lived. Come on, man. We know she lived. You don't have to show it to me literally that she lived.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we know she lived.
Spoon feeding the audience again.
Exactly. Like we know she survived. We're not gonna kill her off.
Yeah.
You can bring her back. Just kill her off again.
Just bringing her back again to be like, see, look, we overtook blue Zoe Saldana, green Zoe Saldana.
So, end of the day, Zoe Saldana won.
Zoe Saldana is the big winner.
Her agent must be living it in his own.
Just like throwing money in the air and rolling around.
She's got 2 movies worth like 5 billion combined. It's ridiculous, man.
She's living life.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's Phase 4. Let us know what you think. If it's on a bomb or go forward. No, man, because you know,
you're excited, you're hyped.
It's 10 years now. It's got to lose steam at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's going to lose steam anyway, this looks like it might be, you know, the whole streaming stuff. Who knows if that's going to just spoil everything.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, how much is Disney Plus?
I haven't even looked at it. I think they're also taking all of the Marvel films off all of the other streaming websites now as well. So, because I was trying to look for Civil War the other day to watch it with my nephew, and it was nowhere. And I was like, what? It was definitely on Netflix, and then it left.
Well, Ant-Man's still on. They didn't watch Ant-Man.
Yeah, you can watch Ant-Man. Great.
No disrespect on Full Run.
Yeah, they probably have like a contract to say we're having it for this long, and then they're just going to take it and never give it back.
Anyway, this video's getting really long now, so I think edit forever to edit. It'll be like 25 gigabytes, so we'll pull it wraps. Bye.
Bye.